Jirachi. Ghosts. It's recording.
It's recording.
Oh, Jirachi, make a wish.
Foundation. Let's see. So yeah,
That shit was a nothing burger. Anyways, what are you saying?
now we're talking about the Pokemon movie Jirachi. I forgot what it's called. What's the title again?
Jirachi Wishmaker. Something.
Got it. All right. Welcome back to Movies with the Homies.
Movies with the homies.
As you know, sometimes we can be a little silly during our intros and outros. So yeah, I'm trying to get the whistle wet.
Whistle wet.
Right. So here we go.
Whistle wet.
Let's talk about the Pokemon movie about Jirachi. Now,
Jirachi
again,
Wishmaker.
most movies are very promotional, whether it be for a legendary or a new generation of games, or for Pokemon.
It's called Pokemon Jirachi Wishmaker. Right?
Cool.
Watch this. Now in the Japanese, Pocket Monsters Advanced Generation, the movie, The Wishing Star of Seven Knights Jirachi. Holy fuck!
They sure love some stuff, don't they? They love long-winded titles, huh?
They love the long titles.
They sure love a lot of syllables in the titles.
Syllabi.
Anyway, yeah. Basically, this movie is another Pokemon. This is another Pokemon movie, as you all clearly know now. And I think I would give it. What rating would you give out of 5? Actually, what's your rating for it? Actually, for Jirachi, mine's a little tough because they did a lot of things good, but also did some things that could have done better.
This one, I would say, this one felt slightly more of like a slight more generation. I mean, not generation. Adventure-ish esque, mainly because it had a clear goal. This one had a more clear goal in mind with what it wanted to do with his quote unquote, not really a villain. You know, the guy. I want to give this one more of a 3.5. It edges out the Destiny Deoxys a little bit.
All right, the more I talk about it, the more I'll give my rating near the end.
Okay, that's fine.
While I think about the movie. But basically, the Wishmaker movie is basically about Jirachi, the mythical Pokemon that grants wishes. And in this movie, Max, who is May's little brother, sorry.
Yeah.
Little brother, basically he's taking a front seat, when it comes to the plot, right? He's basically more of a lead character in this movie because he can hear Jirachi's voice.
And because of the whole Millennium Comet thing that happened, which they made up just for the movie, by the way, because there's no mention of it in the games at all.
There isn't.
Which is kind of funny to me. It's like, oh, here's Seven Knights, and the Millennium Comet will show up, and then
it's weird how a lot of these movies are their own canon. If you think about it, and they're their own canon.
That's why I always complain to you about like how I hate anime movies for having their own canon and they don't.
Yeah, it makes things confusing. What's the point of watching it? If it doesn't advance the story I'm watching now, who cares? You know what I mean,
it's fan canon.
Pretty much.
You got the one of the main characters, the new character to show up. He's a magician named Butler and his girlfriend Diane. They found the stone that Jirachi was in, by the way, at a place called Florina. Also,
was it Feronia?
Florina. Also, not an actual place in the game again, which kind of annoy. Like, you can keep hearing this from me. I'm gonna be annoyed at the old anime only crap. I mean, the movie only shit. But it's fine. It's whatever.
Well, basically, yeah. Oh, also, Butler wants to basically use Jirachi's energy to reanimate a Groudon fossil, which implies that in the past there may have been more than one Groudon. Think about it. Groudon is a legendary Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
And so is Kyogre. But there's a fossil of Groudon. But Groudon technically is still alive, right? Which means that there was more than one Groudon in the past.
That's kind of scary to think about.
which also means there's more than one Kyogre in the past.
Kind of scary.
Right. So basically, we have world-ending Pokemon in probably plenty of in plenty like ancient times. Oh my god.
That's scary.
You have literal natural disasters with legs and fins, like swimming and walking around. Multiple of them at one point in Pokemon history. That's crazy.
And I guess Butler, they didn't reveal it at first, but later near the middle act, the second act, they revealed that Butler was he like, did they say outright he was a Team Magma operative, or he's just like a guy who
It implied it strongly. Like he even mentioned it. He even mentioned Team Magma during his one of his villain rants.
So he former
Magma scientist.
You know, remember what they used to call them? Like, was it operatives?
I don't think it matters right now.
But he was basically a Team Magma scientist.
Yeah.
They never mentioned Team Aqua either, which is kind of interesting. But he wanted to get back at Magma because his first attempt at making a Groudon clone was like kind of like
it failed. He didn't have energy, and he says that it could work. You need more energy, and they kind of clowned him. Like, it'll never work. You're an idiot.
He got super pissed,
right? And he kicked him out of the Team Magma group or whatever. So he was mad, and so he decided to once he actually found the Jirachi stone. I guess he somehow figured out he has enough energy to make his dream come true, which is I guess you could say cloning or reanimating this Groudon fossil, right? Which again is terrifying. There was more than one of these niggas back in the past. Oh my god, can you imagine that?
It is weird, but also if you think about it too, it's kind of weird that why is there always a comet passing by every 1,000 years
in Pokemon or anime in general?
In that specific anime movie, because they set up that festival, the Millennium Festival,
it's conveniently
wherever the comet lands in the crater, they do a whole festival fair type thing, and Jirachi pops up somehow. But then I might be spoiling the near the end of it. Is like he got energy from the comet. What's in the comet, bro? Are you telling me it's just a straight up just a comet? Are you telling me a comet can just grant you powers? You just be like, hey, get some, and then you be like, here you go, bro.
Yeah, Jirachi's one of those real legendaries that I don't know how it works and nor how it's important to the overall Pokemon lore. You know what I mean? The Pokemon would be the same without Jirachi. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Those Pokemon that we don't really need because they like, sure, you can say about any Pokemon, right, or any legendary, right? But it's like, for example, Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos have a role in the Pokemon lore. You know what I'm saying? They have a role in the Pokemon lore, anime and games, right? They have a purpose, a real strong purpose.
Of course,
Lugia and Ho-Oh, right? Suicune, right? Entei, all got a purpose. But Jirachi, what do? If you're ambitious, okay.
Hybrid. So
I mean, like even Groudon and Kyogre, right? They have a purpose. They have a purpose in the actual lore. They maintain oceans, sea levels, and land or whatever. They maintain that shit. They make more or they make more of whatever's needed. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, what's Jirachi do? You know what I mean?
Brother, it seems, so I'm looking up the lore behind Jirachi.
Yeah.
It seems here that most of the lore from it is it's pulled out from the movie itself.
See?
And a brief lore moment in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. And here's the crazy part. In the Pokemon Adventures manga, they add more lore. I mean, they'll add more information on Jirachi in the Pokemon Adventures manga, saying that Jirachi can also create artificial Pokemon through wishes. And in the manga, it made a freaking mass of seawater in the shape of a Kyogre. But which is similar to when they made that whole Groudon in the movie, by the way.
So basically, they basically in that particular instance, they didn't make anything new. They just took what already existed and made a Kyogre version of it.
Because the Pokemon was the one that set the story for it. And then the Adventures manga just expanded more on it, like, oh, I could do this too. Well, it does the same thing.
That's cool and everything, but then
that's it. There's nothing to it.
Nothing. Like the Pokemon as a whole, Pokemon as a franchise will not change without Jirachi. You know what I mean? Jirachi is not needed. I'm not saying it's a bad Pokemon for those who like it.
It is a bad Pokemon.
I'm just saying that if you take it out the lore, out the Pokedex, no one's gonna notice. No one's gonna notice.
I completely forgot it existed until we watched the movie.
Right?
Like, dude, there's no it's not a force of nature, like say Kyogre,
Yeah,
say
yeah. It's not powerful in a traditional sense, like Mew.
it grants wishes that pull from existing things, so it doesn't really grant a wish at all. It just
Yeah.
steals things for you.
Exactly. So the only power it really has is teleportation and balancing nature in this one
Balance
area.
what?
Balancing nature in this one area in the movie, like Feronia or whatever. It balances nature in that area. That's it.
Oh, a little bullshit. More like me.
But yeah. Well, no more ranting. Back to the movie. Basically, in this movie, Butler creates his elaborate circus in order to, I guess you could say, make money, right? The funnest projects.
At least we know where he gets his money funding from. Otherwise, other fucking villains.
All the villains in Pokemon movies always have high tech technology, but no explanation of how they get the money to get that shit.
We have.
Hard to make the money.
Meanwhile, Butler is just finessing motherfuckers with simple magician tricks. And then he's like, "Yeah, man, yeah, bitch, I'm Houdini."
He created a whole circus using science and Pokemon power or whatever to create a cool, elaborate circus.
An actual businessman that knows how to do business.
He makes his money. We saw, you know what I'm saying? He makes his money in a legitimate way. Already not a villain.
He's like the gray area. He's not really a villain. He's just, I don't know.
Yeah, you could say maybe anti-hero, anti-villain, maybe anti-villain, like a villain who isn't traditionally a villain. Like he has a reason to do what he's doing.
Yeah.
But he did get absorbed. But I think one of the lessons here that he got kind of absorbed into his past. Kind of got absorbed by his need by his passion of reviving this Groudon. He said it was for his girl, but actually more so for him to prove that he can do it. His ego, you know what I'm saying?
And Diane was like,
it's not for Diane. It was for him.
He was like, I fall in love with. It's like Diane was like saying that he used to be more full of life when he was a kid.
Yeah.
Soulmate type of shit.
Yeah.
That was cute, actually.
Yeah. She loved him. Jirachi granted her wish in the end. She wanted to be a butler. So I think she wanted them back to normal. You know what I mean? I think that was her wish. She wanted them back to normal.
I think their careers as being a magician stuff, you know, doing fairs around the world was a bit. That's pretty cool.
I think he's still doing that actually. I think that's something he's going to keep doing.
Like after this whole thing, he's like, you know, fuck. He's like, fuck Team Magma. I'm gonna do my own shit.
Yeah.
Actual cool. I think that's pretty cool. Like he's not really a villain. I can't call him a villain, but he's like the more down to earth.
Yeah, like once he actually successfully revived Groudon, it wasn't really Groudon. It was just the energy from nature going crazy, right?
Sucking everything dry. That's so weird, dude.
Yeah, it became a weird it became like a weird Groudon shaped creature that was absorbing Pokemon into it, taking life from nature, from trees and plants, drying it up, and absorbing people and Pokemon into its body. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, it's crazy. Very Lovecraftian.
No, that is really creepy. Yeah, just taking. It's like tentacles, like Deoxys, you know, throwing a bunch of tentacles all over the place, just absorbing it. That's so weird. It's so
honestly,
creepy.
here's how it happens. Once Butler, but basically Jirachi awakens, right? Awakens. I think thanks to Max. Thanks to Max and Ash and whatever on accident, it awakens, and it starts playing with Max and Ash and his friends, creating wishes, all that kind of stuff, learning how the wishes actually work. Then Butler discovers that Jirachi awakened, so basically he created this machine to siphon energy from Jirachi and from the meteor, right? Using Jirachi as he used Jirachi as a conduit to absorb energy from the meteor, from the comet, to awaken Groudon. A little complicated. To awaken the Groudon fossil.
All right.
Once he succeeded at that, turns out it wasn't Groudon. It was just this chaotic energy that was taking everything, right? That was absorbing everything. It literally it took Pokemon in nature, absorbed it into itself, and assimilated it. So essentially, people that absorbed were pretty much dead. Are dying.
Can I be a contrarian real fast?
Yeah.
Why the fuck is your hella energy come from the comet?
No, my theory that's a Pokemon. That's my theory. It's actually Pokemon.
I think you were telling me. I don't know if you said it outright, but I thought to myself, man, what is Deoxys or some shit?
That'd be cool. I don't know how, because Deoxys is strong, but I don't think it's that strong.
I don't know, man. I just thought
Maybe
it was
it is. I
weird.
don't know. Maybe it's not a movie. I don't know. Maybe it's that strong.
It's one of those shitty movies that like they don't explain. They're like, here you go.
Yeah. Most kids aren't going to question it.
I know I didn't.
I mean, me either.
What the hell? 6 o'clock?
Favorite scene? I don't know. Favorite scene in the movie was when Jirachi's when I just said get rid of the problem. Teleported May somewhere. They was being kind of bitchy, right? And she's like, get rid of the problem, right? And Jirachi's like, okay, I'll get rid of the problem. And teleported May somewhere. I was like, oh,
that was really funny.
Basically said she was being a bitch and teleported her away.
It's like shit up.
Basically,
step it.
Luckily she didn't teleport that far away, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was funny. It was, oh man.
Yeah, this is kind of weird. So then, how do you feel? How many big booms do you give this movie?
I'll give it out of 5. Honestly, maybe 3.5. No, I'll give it 3. Solid movie. It had a good beginning. Well, the first act was kind of slow. Second act was more interesting. Third act was pretty good.
I give it a 3 out of 5 big booms.
Me too. Actually, I like the Ash and he was riding on a Flygon. I wish he caught it though. Like, there's something else about Pokemon I don't understand, especially in the movies. Why does Ash team up with some of the coolest Pokemon, but never actually catches them? Especially Pokemon that actually look like they will go well with this character. Like Flygon is like one of the best Pokemon for Ash's personality. You know what I mean? For his whole theme and style. Aesthetically, that'd be a good Pokemon for him. I don't know why they refuse to have him catch cool Pokemon. Sure, in Pokemon Journeys, he had a Dragonite finally, a Lucario finally.
Yeah.
I said for years, I should have been out of Lucario after the movie about Lucario, and also like it just fits his whole character and theme and aesthetically as Ash's Pokemon. It should been and Sinnoh, we should have been out of Lucario. I don't know why they choose to give it to him now at the end of the series and not like, you know what I mean, and not like, you know what I mean, sooner. I don't get it. And same with Dragonite. Ash should have been had a Dragonite or at least a Dragonair. Why wait until the last season of Pokemon to give him that? Something he actually should have been had.
That's why I get annoyed when they give him lame ass Pokemon every season. Every new season, it's always lame Pokemon like the
Corphish. Really, a Corphish, my nigga?
There's
Can they give him a Swampert? Can they give him a Gyarados?
There's like better ass.
Can they give him a Sharpedo? A Sharpedo would have been the best Pokemon for Ash to have.
I would have been like,
it fits his whole theme. It fits the outfit, fits the personality, right? Fits the energy of Ash. Of Sharpedo. Why a fucking Corphish? What the fuck? A Corphish, my nigga?
I don't know, man.
Corphish. Also, here's the worst part. They didn't evolve it to Crawdon. I would have forgave it if they at least evolved into Crawdon, at least evolved it. But no, a Corphish. They decided to give him a Corphish. You already had a Kingler. Why wasn't he 2 crap Pokemon?
I don't know, man.
Why not make it hella strong too for no reason? Like you evolved that nigga already. You know what I mean?
Why not give him a Tyranitar, bro?
Yeah. Remember in Johto he was taking care of a Larvitar in Johto? I don't know why you didn't why not give him a Tyranitar? Why not that? That'd be cool to have in Pokemon Journeys.
You give him a Salamence, bro.
I don't know about that one. That doesn't really fit him that well. That doesn't fit him.
I'm just saying, there's cooler Pokemon. Like, dude.
Yeah, I'm thinking a Pokemon that will actually fit his personality and character. Right?
Yeah.
A Flygon, perfect for Ash's character. A Sharpedo, perfect for his character. He should have had a Sharpedo. I don't care no one says. But for Corphish, Ash should have had a Sharpedo. Should have had a Sharpedo. Right? Should have had a Sharpedo. Ash should have been had Lucario. I don't know why. He should have been at Lucario. Ash should have been at Dragonite. Ash should have been at Gengar.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
I don't know. I'm glad he has him now, but I wish he been had them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, do we like 15 plus years to give him a fucking Lucario? Why? Why so long? Why give him a lame Pokemon?
It's just so weird. I don't know.
Staraptor is cool. You know, also cool. A Flygon.
Yeah, who's making these decisions, bro? Let me talk to him real fast.
For real, yeah. I know it's fucking stupid. But that's my rant. I get the movie. This became a whole different kind of podcast episode. This became a whole different kind of different podcast episode. We should make an episode about just complaining about Pokemon shit.
My problem with Pokemon and your opinions.
Yeah, we should do that. Hey, one of these days we gotta make a podcast about complaining about Pokemon movie and anime.
Sure.
All right, movies and anime. Like, should we think it's funny and don't like? Like again, like I said before, if they keep giving Ashley a core pitch, my nigga.
I hated it so much.
They gave Brock a Mudkip and not Ash. Ash could at least had a Sharpedo.
I hated when the Corphish would come out like Corphish.
You know what Pokemon's better than Corphish? Totodile.
What?
Totodile way better than Corphish. Ash, they can Ash a cool water Pokemon. So some people like, I'm not gonna be a hater. Corphish is a cool Pokemon. Corphish is a cool Pokemon. I wish Ash.
If you evolve it.
Honestly, I've actually evolved the alphabet about it. Favorite thing. Corphish is cool. I just wish someone else had it. I wish Ash had a Sharpedo instead. I know I sound like a broken record, but Ash should have a cooler Pokemon. Like, if I'm watching a protagonist of a series, they gotta have someone. I mean, I don't know, man.
Give him
Griffith was cool, bro. But Ash had a Sharpedo. Yeah.
Well, it is what it is, you know.
It is what it is.
We see y'all. Wait, hold on. We'll see y'all later on the next episode because we're doing all the Pokemon still. We're gonna do all the movies, bro.
Yep.
The next movie is
Lucario.
Lucario.
I knew it.
And the Mystery of Mew.
I'll
see y'all.
Oh, Lucario. This one's a little dark. This one's a little dark. This is a little dark.
I will tell you, this is when I kind of stopped watching.
Right.
I watched. Gotta be honest. The next movies after this one, I like maybe saw a snippet of it here and there, but never saw it. So the nostalgia factor is done after this this movie.
Right.
After Deoxys, I'm like, that's it.
Yeah. Oh, after Lucario is going to be the Menifee one.
Yeah, the Pokemon Ranger and the Temple of the Sea.
Yeah, that one.
So
that one's actually that one. I think from what I remember, that one was actually really good. I mean, that one's really good. That's the one. That's the one with the infamous scene of Ash and May being surrounded by love discs.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And that's the scene where it was like, wait, Ash and May aren't a couple?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, well, that's besides the point. I'm gonna let y'all go. This episode was pretty short, but you know, it was short and sweet. And hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Hopefully we didn't waste your time. And you didn't hanging out with us.
We're fine. We're Gucci.
All right. Well, peace out. Have a great day.
Have a wonderful day. See you in the next one.
Mwah.
Oh. All right, peace.